Recently here on KevCentral, we've discussed the Trek Marlin 4, looked at the Marlin 5, and today we're going one step up the Marlin line with the Trek Marlin 6. And not just any Marlin 6, a women's version. Now, I've checked out a few women's bikes over the course of this channel, but never a women's mountain bike. Though this video is going to serve a dual purpose because the men and women's Marlin 6 will share the same components. So when I look at things like the Bontrager blender compatible stem with the 7-degree rise and the Bontrager handlebars with their 5-degree rise, it's the same across the 6's lineup, as is the Tektro hydraulic disc brakes and the Shimano trigger shifters, 8-speed on the right and a 2-speed shifter on the left. Now these grips, these lime green Bontrager lock-ons, at first I thought the local bike shop was kidding around with me when they said this was the factory color combo equipped on this Aloha green frame. It's kind of a seafoam color, but apparently this really is the factory color combo. There's also a matte mulberry color for the women's Marlin 6, and it has black grips and pedals. But for the Aloha green, well, this is it. Lime and seafoam. Now I said this women's bike would serve a dual purpose for this video, and the second part of that dual is this bike's small frame. Because Marlins are known to be 29er bikes. However, across the Marlin line, 4, 5, 6, and 7, the small frame versions and extra small where available are actually equipped with 27.5-inch wheels. That doesn't change the components though, because the tires, they're still Bontrager XR2s and still 2.20 inches wide. And the rims, the same Bontrager alloy connection double walls drilled for Schrader valves. And the fork, 27.5 and 29er, gets a Suntour XCT30, the 30 for the stanchion diameter, but unlike the Suntour on the Marlin 5, the 6 gets a manual lockout. I guess this is a good time to talk about the frame. The Marlin 6 is Trek's Alpha Silver grade. And on this small frame model, the bike weighs 30.05 pounds. And like the Marlin 5, there's internal cable routing, and on this Aloha green frame, the branding and the graphics are medium gray with the same covert underside top tube graphic. And I didn't show this on the Marlin 5 video, but I saw it mentioned in the comments. There's also a somewhat hidden graphic, and it's super cool. This is a Marlin bike, so how about a Marlin fish riding a bike? Another note, the small frame only has room for a single cage mount. Now to the drivetrain, which starts off with pedals that match the lime green grips. There's Shimano crank arms that spin around the 2 chain rings, 36 and 22 tooth. And let me say here that previously I've had some Mongoose bikes with a 2x drivetrain, and I've seen comments from a few people saying that 2x's old and nobody uses it anymore. Well, here's a 2020 Trek with a 2x. And like that 2x, the front derailleur has a matching hyperdrive sticker, and it's a Shimano Altus. And the rear derailleur, it's an Altus 2. And those 8 gears in the back, a Shimano Mega Range cassette, 11 to 34 tooth. The bottom bracket is a 73mm threaded cartridge, and that rounds out a 16-speed Altus powered drivetrain. We already know this bike has Tektro hydraulic brakes, but these 27.5 wheel set Marlins have a front 160mm rotor instead of a 180 like the 29er versions have. Both though have 160 for the rear. There's a quick release clamp for the Bontrager 31.6mm alloy post with its 12mm offset for the Bontrager Ajna 1 women's saddle. And there you have it. A look at how the 2020 Trek Marlin 6 is equipped with a special look at the women's version. But remember, other than the curves on the frame and the saddle, this also covers the men's Marlin 6 too, with a special note being that the small frame versions of both have 27.5-inch wheels. As always, I hope this video gives you some insight if you're shopping for a bike, or maybe you're just like me and enjoy looking at bikes. Either way, comment below with your thoughts on the 2020 Trek Marlin 6, a penny under $650. And how about that 2x drivetrain? Thanks for watching KevCentral. I hope you're subscribed and you have that notification bell active, and also have a great day.